If you're coming back to my channel again, you're turning up again, thank you so much. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing this recipe with you. It's a very good one. It's actually very yummy. It's a very yummy one. We're making oyster sauce with chicken breast. So if you have your pre-cut chicken breast or you're buying the cut one in the market and the supermarket, just follow this procedure. If you follow this very procedure, believe me, you're not going to make any mistake, and you're going to get a perfect oyster sauce which you can pair with your steamed rice. So I marinated with the corn flour and with the Maggi powder and a little bit of oil. I'm using olive oil in this video. Once that is done, you've gotten that out of the way. Get a pan, a clean pan, and put a bit of oil, whichever oil you're using. But I'm actually using olive oil here. The choice is yours. Preheat it. Make sure it's not too hot to an extreme. From the scale of 1 to 10, make sure it's like 6 or 7. Then pour in your marinated chicken breast, or if you're using beef, the same procedure goes with when you're using beef. So in this video I'm using chicken. Just to follow this procedure if you're using beef or you're using chicken, and believe me, it's going to come out perfectly well. So just stir fry the chicken for a few minutes, probably 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and set it aside. Get another pan and put another oil, whichever oil you're using, a bit of oil. You don't need to overpower the oil. Don't put too much of oil. You don't need so much oil. So, and I'm going to put my garlic powder. Usually usually and traditionally, the Chinese always use fresh garlic powder, but I don't have fresh garlic powder in the house at this moment, and I'm just going to use the powder one. So I'm going to add a little bit of oil. So you just follow this procedure even if you're using the garlic powder. If you're using the fresh garlic, you just have to take off the peel and chop it into very, very small one, just like a paste. If you can get it into a paste format, just follow this procedure and you're good to go. So, and I'm going to put my vegetables now, which is the onion, the red bell pepper, sorry, which is the red one and the orange one. Cut it into chunky shape, big chunky shape, just like you have it in the restaurant, and just stir fry it on a medium heat level. Do not overcook your vegetable, because when you're eating it, you just want to feel the crunchiness and the taste, the juiciness in it. It's always nicer when it's not overcooked. So I'm putting the pepper. You can see the cut is actually kind of chunky, and you just stir fry it. So next thing is I'm going to be using soy sauce. There's a difference between soy sauce and oyster sauce, but we are making oyster sauce. And also please note, there's light soy sauce and there's a darker soy sauce. At this point, when you're putting your salt or you're putting your Maggi powder, make sure you don't put too much, because the soy sauce, especially the dark soy sauce, is quite salty. If it's too salty, then it's going to affect the end taste of what you're cooking. It's going to be too salty. When it's too salty, it doesn't taste nice. So I added a bit of soy sauce here. Soy sauce is different from oyster sauce. I hope you get this. Please take note of that. So I added the chicken back, and at this point, I'm going to leave the two to cook. Make sure it's not too high. On the scale of 1 to 10, make sure the heat level is about 6. Make sure, and I just cover it for like less than 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, just for it to just steam up a little bit. Now that it has steamed up, be conscious of your time because you don't want to overcook your vegetable. It's time for you to add your oyster sauce. So this is the sauce we are making, oyster sauce. So I'm going to add my oyster sauce and I'm going to stir together. So if you want it to have more juicy and all that, get a separate bowl, mix your corn flour in it with cold water or warm water. Cold or warm water, not hot water. So mix it. You can see that's the corn flour in the bowl. Sorry I didn't show you where I was mixing it, but there's nothing too much to it. Just mix, get a little bit, like 1 teaspoon or half a teaspoon, depending. I use like about 1 spoon and I didn't finish it, depending on how much juicy you want it. And I just pour it in. So it's ready. It's very easy to make. So guys, remember to do me a favor. share with your friends and family, leave a comment. Please, guys, don't be lazy. Try to leave a comment on my video. And I hope with all the likes and comments, you will encourage me to do more posting. See you in my next video. Thank you.